Dave, why did you think it was so important for your family to have an RV?
An RV always had a really neat appeal to us. Even before Tracy and I got married, there's a lot of places we wanted to see. We wanted to get out, especially the national parks. We wanted to, we both like to travel. Actually, when I proposed to Tracy, she was a travel nurse.
So she traveled and did nursing?
Yeah, she did all of one travel rotation, but that was because I proposed to her, so she had something else on her agenda at that point. Of course, once we had kids, getting them in the equation, getting to show them places like this.
And the kids are only this age for a little bit of time. If you wait another 5 years, they'll be...
They're a perfect age right now because you can fit them in this bed.
Yeah.
And they're independent enough where you're not changing diapers. They're old enough to remember the vacation they had, so it's not like
this is it. This is the vacation of a lifetime.
So an RV, once you've had it for a while, you can dial everything into exactly the way you need it. You know where everything is. It's just the same stuff often that you have at home.
It's like the comforts of home.
Yeah.
On the road.
Comforts and like the essentials, you know, as well. We like to eat organic, and we like holistic health care, and you can't always find all that stuff at, you know, out in the middle of nowhere.
No, you'd be eating McDonald's and nuggets and...
Which we still do from, well, maybe not McDonald's, but we eat fast food, and even on this trip, you know, we'll stop in occasionally. When we're driving down the road in this thing and somebody wants to go take a nap, they can go back in the bed and take a nap, stretch out on a real bed. If the kids want to sit here at the table and work a puzzle, you know, they can do some things here that they couldn't do very easily in the back of a minivan. The RV allows you to really settle in so that you can have that comfortable feeling of being at home, even when you're out on the road.
So there's a lot of cool benefits, but was there anything that surprised you? Any negatives that we weren't expecting?
Well,
sewer backups and
and so we set up camp and all that, and then we have a need to go to a Walmart to get something. Well, we got to break camp and go to the Walmart with our house, and that can be a pain. When we were at Bryce Canyon yesterday, motorhomes are not allowed in the park over a certain length, and we were too big to even go into the park, which was not a big deal because there was an excellent shuttle service, but there could be other places where you just can't take your motorhome with you. Owning an RV is a continual repair experience. You are basically, you have this entire house that you put on wheels, and you're driving it down the road and you're shaking everything. So imagine taking your house and just shaking it continuously. Stuff's gonna break. Not only that, this house is made out of very lightweight. It's subjected to this continuous torture. Things are just gonna break on a regular basis. So far this trip, let's see, I had the roof resealed, which was a necessity every 2 to 3 years.
You gotta think about the roof.
Oh, because if you don't, then you get leaks, and then major damage once you start getting leaks. I had the generator overhauled, basically. Gotten plumbing stuff replaced.
And you're going somewhere today to do some work.
Tonight we are going to drive out to Las Vegas and camp right next door to a shop that is going to hopefully add a leaf spring to the front right suspension, because this whole motorhome is leaning a little bit to the right, which I'm being told is nothing to be alarmed about. We're not in imminent danger. It happens. This is a 17-year-old motorhome.
Has there been any negative to all the freedom the kids have? Because normally they're strapped down. You can kind of confine them in the best possible way.
They have their rules. They know that they need to be belted when we're traveling down the road. If
They're
they
safe.
need to get up and use the restroom or something like change seats or whatever, they're allowed to do that. We've had to get on them a couple of times. Parker thought it was neat to surf in the middle of the RV going down the highway.
Right. Does the bedroom door close? Is there a
Yeah,
door?
there's a little accordion thing
Okay.
that slides in and out. And then if you open the bathroom door all the way, it actually latches across the hallway and it turns. It's actually nice. That's the biggest area to dress in. We don't feel, oh man, I got to get out of this place. We got to go sleep.
See, that's
in
what I
somebody's
thought.
house.
That's what I said to you. Is like, maybe you want to get out of this box, but it's comfortable enough where you're okay just sleeping here.
Yeah.
How much is a new like this, like 2016 this?
Okay, 2016 this. Close to $100,000, or maybe a little bit more.
$100,000. That's a house. A house on wheels.
Oh yeah. Well, then they go way up from there. We paid around $15,000 for this, and it was 17 years old. It only had 35,000 miles on it. We would like to think that we can get into some things like disaster relief. So we want to get in. I know there's RVers out there that's their main gig, and there's communities, online communities of folks who do that. So we want to get plugged into that. We want to use the RV in a way that gives back to folks. So we think that we've really been blessed with the means to do this. And while we're doing kind of it for ourselves right now, something that's on our bucket list, we want to turn this into a tool that we can use to do good works. Having worked full-time as an engineer for Harley for 15 years, I was tied to that. In fact, that's one reason I left the company to do consulting work, is so many hours were spent at the company. The past year has shown that consulting has really fit our family well. We've been able to homeschool, live in rural Tennessee.
Has it been good for your family, your marriage,
Right.
your soul?
I guess Tracy and I have run across this bit of wisdom, and travel together as a family is one of the best things that you can do to bond a family together. Because no matter what the experience is, whether it's a fabulous, everything's peachy, or if you're on the side of the road and flat tire and it's raining, or whatever that experience is, it's a shared experience. So you have a common objective, and you have to work together to make it happen, and everybody's contribution is valued, and just all sorts of good things about being out on the road together. So somebody who is considering that, I would say whether you do it in an RV or if your lifestyle is more of driving in a minivan and staying in hotels, all that's good too. But getting out on the road, and there's so much to see in this country.
Something.
Sweetheart, you'll get over it.
Okay, so let's start with Chunky, and we'll go from there.
And then apple, jelly, and banana, grapes, and peppers.
Bed that Oprah sleeps on.
Do you want triangles, squares, rectangles, or solid?
Triangles. Give what?
How does the wonderful bread go?
We're playing a bowl. We're trying to get the bowl together. That's why it's putting a bunch of
Red. Oh.
red, wonderful, red.